What's up, everybody? It's your coach Darren here with Forge, and this is week number 5 of the 8-week Forge nutrition program. All right, so up till this point, we have learned how to track our food. We have learned how to hit a proper calorie target. We learned how to hit a proper protein target, and we've had to probably change the way that we go about our food choices each day in order to do all of those things. Now, this week, what we're going to practice is being proactive. We're going to practice taking our intended outcome for the week, that being hitting a protein target while remaining within a calorie budget, and we're going to take conscious effort to set ourselves up for success each day. To do this, what I would like you to do is pick 2 meals. I recommend those being your first 2, and we're going to plan and pack those meals the day before. There's a few different ways you can go about this. If you're someone who is at home all day, then I would like for you to have the meals planned and the ingredients ready and available in the refrigerator for you to be able to cook them that day. For most of us that have to go to work, this will involve planning and preparing your first 2 meals of the day. What this is going to do is it's going to get us in the habit of being mindful about our intended outcomes for the following day. We're going to take action to be able to set ourselves up for success, to be able to hit our goals and our targets the next day. This pattern of being prepared and then going into the day with your best resources and best foot forward is one of the crucial skills towards being able to be successful with your diet long term. And so we're going to use this opportunity to practice those skills in a controlled way. Many times poor food choices happen because of convenience. We simply don't have the food that we know we ought to be eating readily available, so we reach for what's convenient and what tastes good, which typically is not beneficial. So by practicing being prepared and having those first 2 meals ready to go, you're going to go into the day without the opportunity to fail and without the excuse of not having the food you know you ought to be eating there with you. One strategy that may be helpful is by identifying a handful of meals that you like to eat that are easy to prepare and easy to track. For me, because I'm in a truck most of my day, I eat the same thing for the first 2 meals. It's the same 2 meals that I've eaten for most of my meals over the last 15 years because I like how it tastes, it's cheap, it hits all the numbers that I need, it reheats easily, and it stays good for a long time in the refrigerator. So what I do is I tend to pack at least my first 2 meals for the entire week and have them prepared and ready to go before the week even begins. This has been one of the most important strategies for helping me to remain consistent on a nutrition plan because no matter what comes up, I always have at least the first 2/3 of the day worth of food right there with me ready to go. At the end of the week, we're going to evaluate and see how everything went. What meals were easiest for you to prepare? What ways did you come up with to create some variety, whether that be adding low-calorie sauces, rotating seasonings, changing the cooking method of your different proteins? What things actually helped you to plan those meals? What times of day or times of the week were the most convenient for you to prepare those meals? Was it easier for you to pack and plan those meals the night before? Or was it easier for you to batch cook them maybe at the beginning of the week? Think about these things and evaluate which strategies worked best for you so you can have those tools going forward. And as always, the checkpoint. If you weren't successful in planning and preparing your first 2 meals of every day this week, then go back to the beginning of the week. I recognize that this structure for your weekly habits and patterns may not be what fits best for your lifestyle, but what we want to do is use this opportunity to build skill and build that awareness of the impact of our ability to plan for the next day's success. So regardless of if you keep this strategy going forward, I want you to repeat this week until you've successfully completed all 7 days before moving on to week 6.